Why he's not picking up my calls now? This guy, I told him to meet here so we can spend more time together, and he said he will come if he gets time. But now, he's not picking up my calls. I am waiting for him for 1 hour. I also have to do biology homework. Oof, I will call him one more time. You said and called him, whom? Well, your boyfriend, Johnson. You guys are together since 2 years, and you love him so much even though you guys don't meet that much, because he studies in another school. You also are busy with your studies, but still you take out some time for him too, so there won't be distance between you two, but who knows what God wants. Oof, Johnny, where are you? You sigh and stand up to go but stop when you heard someone laughing. Isn't it Johnson? You smile and turn to look at him, but your smile drop in many seconds and heart break into million pieces when you saw him with another girl. What is he doing with her? You stuttered, while controlling yourself for not burst out of cry. Maybe she's his sister or cousin. Yes, she must be his sister. You nod and try to smile before taking step towards them, but your steps froze, or it was like the ground has slipped from under your feet. Your tear rolled down from your rosy cheeks that you were controlling for not coming out. He kissed her. How could he kiss someone else? How could he kiss someone else when I am his girlfriend? Your lips were trembling, and your throat started to hurt. You balled your fists and looked down, closing your eyes. You didn't know what to do now. You wanted to go and yell on him and wanted to ask why he did that, but instead of going to him you ran away from here. You shouldn't have to run, but you did, while thinking maybe it's not the right time. Right now, you didn't have the courage to face him. You were heartbroken. Everyone was talking and laughing, while you were sitting silently, your head on table and swollen and red eyes. They were looking so numb. Then the teacher, Mr. Jun, walks in, making everyone shut their mouths and look at him. He's really famous teacher among students, and he's your biology teacher. He put his bag on table and looks at everyone. His eyes were roaming around the whole class, like his eyes were searching someone, or he was looking if everyone came or not. Where's Other? He said as he started to take out some notes. He didn't notice you yet because a student was sitting in front of you, so he thought you didn't come. Sir, today's test, that's why some of them haven't come, Ria said, making Jungkook nods. So they didn't come because of the test. Good, it means they didn't study at all, or they didn't study about the topic, or they didn't understand it. Okay, you guys are ready for the test? Yes sir. JK nods and takes the papers and heads to them. Only take out your pens and keep your notebooks in, he said, and started to distribute the papers to everyone. Then his eyes landed on you. First he didn't say anything. He gave papers to everyone, then in last he walks to you. Miss N, are you sleeping? He raises his eyebrows as you didn't say anything. Miss N. He taps your shoulder. You move a little and pick your head up and look at him. What happened, Miss N? You know today is test. You wipe your face and nod. Are you not feeling well? Actually sir, my head is a bit heavy. You can go home if you're not feeling. Before he could finish, you nod and stand up before walking out from the class. He was a bit surprised but didn't say anything. What's wrong with this girl? He shakes his head, then heads to his table. Okay guys, you have 45 minutes, you can start now. And no cheating. And they all begin to write. He sits on his chair while thinking about you. What happened to her? She never leaves my test, even she's fever. But today. Moments later. Okay, time's up, he said and started to collect the papers. Class dismiss. As he said it, everyone walks out. He arranges all papers and put them in his bag before walking out as well. The class was empty now, and it was last class, so the school will be empty soon. You walk in and sit on the last table while putting your head on table and closing your eyes. Today you don't want to go home, or you're thinking this. Moments later, Jungkook also walks in and starts to search his marker. Where is it? Oh, here. He takes the marker that was under the table and turns to go but stop when he notices something. Notice you. N. He walks to you and calls your name. Miss N. What are you doing here? It's time to go home. You pick your head up and look at him with your teary and red eyes. He gulps. Are you really okay, N? just let you cry, and when you felt there's no tears in your eyes, you stop crying, you open your eyes and look up to him. He also looks down to your red and numb eyes. Now feeling good? You nod and move back and wipe your face. Sorry sir, I wet your shirt. He looks at his shirt and chuckles. It's okay, now tell me, how you're feeling now. You sniff and sit. I am feeling whatever someone feels when their heart breaks. JK sighs and pulls a stool and sits in front of you. Look, because of a guy who aren't even worthy of your love and tears, then why crying for that person? I didn't stop you from crying, because if I did, then maybe you won't be able to take out that pain. Tell me sincerely, are you really feeling that your whole world stopped just because of a guy who doesn't even care about your feelings? Do you think there's nothing left after he cheated on you? And do you think you won't be able to move on in your life just because of that guy who is enjoying his life with some other girls? Who knows if he hangs out only with you or that girl? Maybe there's more. Then why ruin your life? You have a really bright future ahead of you, so don't waste it on a guy like him. You will get more chance to find and get a best life partner for you. Then why waste your time on him, who doesn't even know that you know the truth? I am telling you this because I go through this too. I was also feeling like you're feeling right now, like a waste. But you know, I moved on and now I am here, teaching you guys biology, and I am pretty famous too. He smiles, as he made you chuckle. Look, you look beautiful when you smile. So, never let anyone destroy this beautiful smile of yours. Before loving someone, love yourself. So, never cry for a person who doesn't care about your feelings. Got it? You nod and smile with your teary eyes. So, now tell me, how do you feel? You take a deep breath and nod. That is so good. And one more thing, the best time has come, you know what I mean. He smiles as you smile and nod before standing up. All the best. You nod and run out. As you walk out, JK sighs and shakes his head. Today's generation, they really need that type of motivations. And I am always here for them. No baby, I don't want to eat now. Oh come on, one last bite, open your mouth. He said, making Catty sighs and opens her mouth. He smiles and feeds her ice cream. You came there and looked around, and when you noticed them, you balled your fists and walked there. Now your time. Let me feed you too, baby. She smiles cutely and was about to feed him, but you take the ice cream plate and wipe it on his whole face. Hey, Ash, what the he was about to swear but stopped when he saw you. What are you doing here? I won't ask why you did this and why you cheated. I will just say, you really did a great work that you made me realize that you're not worthy of my love. You're totally free from me, so enjoy your life as you want. You scoff and turn to go, but stop. I am still not done. He frowns, but his eyes widen as you. Now that's good. I am feeling so good now. You smile proudly and walk away, leaving Johnson on the floor while grabbing his cheeks, and Catty standing beside him in shock. Jungkook, aren't you going home? He asks to his fellow teacher, who was still busy in checking papers. Yeah, I will go after checking these papers. Are you already going? Yes, actually I have a date. He smiles shyly, making Jungkook chuckles. Oh, that's so good. Then you should hurry up, don't be late. And all the best. Mr. Kim laughs and runs out. Today's generation. Okay Jungkook, let's finish this work soon and go home. I'm already so tired and hungry. He said, working so fast. Moments later, you peep inside, while your eyes were roaming around the office. Mr. Shin, you can put the keys on the table, I will lock the doors after I finish this. He frowns as he didn't get any answer. He looks up. Miss N. You smile while your hands behind your back. Why you're here? Didn't you go home? You clear your throat and walk to him before stretching your hands out with the papers bags in your hands. What is it? He raises his eyebrows, even though he can smell it. I bought hot dogs for you, as a thank you. He looks at you for a second, then chuckles. What? Don't you like hot dogs? It's not like this. Well, you don't have to buy it, but I can't say no to them, because right now I am so hungry. Give me the bag. You smile widely and nod before handing him the bag. He smiles and takes out a hot dog and smells it. Delicious, thank you for it, N. You smile and nod. Here, you also have some. You take the hot dog and start to eat. So, how was it? You take a deep breath and lick your lips before a smile cover on your lips. I slapped him. Not once but like 10 times. He giggles. And now how are you feeling? You let out a deep breath and look at him before saying, So good, I've never felt this good in my whole life, even when he proposed me. You chuckle. It's like, I am a bird now, that flies freely. And this is all because of you, sir, so a big thank you for you. You really made me realize that I should love myself first and live for myself, not for others. And now I will only study and fulfill my dreams to become a doctor. And I will only cry when I won't get biology. It won't happen as long as I am your teacher. They both look at each other and start to laugh.
So this is the ending. That was a simple story, not a love story or anything like this. I hope you liked this type of stories. So never cry, because I am sure you have a beautiful smile and you don't want to ruin it, and you don't want to be look like a ugly person. So always smile. Thank you and love you. See you guys in next video.